A very big welcome to you, my dear Libra. So the sun is in Scorpio and the moon is in your sign. So we're going to look what's coming up. And last time you had sun and new moon in your sign. You're the new moon. And the new moon is always that moment where we understand I have arrived at the deepest level that I can arrive, right? And so I have the sun and the dark, right? That is giving me an understanding of life. And so here the Three of Pentacles are coming, and that's Mars in Capricorn. And here we build something. We build something so powerful, so strong. It's like the ancestors are inspiring you here, right? Because it's huge what we can build when we are in a community that is pulling on the same string. And of course, always remember, where are you, right, in this constellation? Because three people, there's always one on top and the other one below, right? So maybe if there is a switch of leading and connecting, then you feel safe. Because if only one leads always, right? It's like there is a moment where you then maybe not wanting to be part of this anymore. So we're going to look into the details of this card. So we're going to pick Mars, right? And then we're going to pick Capricorn. So let's see what Mars is wanting to tell you for this endeavor. Is there the possibility, right, to create something? And the card is going to the right, right? Sometimes I don't know where the card is going. I don't want to be fixed anymore. It's free flow. So the Cobra is here, and the Cobra is beautiful because she's like the inspiration. She's like Kundalini. She's like giving you the push. And it's a fire sign. And, you know, in there you recognize how important it is to go to the next level, because she's pausing, waiting, and she brings you the inner teacher. And before you go to the next level, you need to reflect on yourself. So the Cobra represents a teacher, a spiritual guardian. She hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the Cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I feel that here with the Three of Pentacles, this idea that you are bringing together, right? It's almost like you have now the possibility to learn something here in this constellation. There is always growth in the three, and the Cobra is the 11th animal. So this is a date, the 3rd of November or the 11th of March is the date that is talking here to you. Now we're going to look at what Capricorn is wanting to say, because we have Mars, and Mars brought you fire. Mars is fire. Mars is, I'm going to go and I'm going to really do this. So really looking forward to see what's coming. Okay, cool. So you are getting the Ace of Swords, which is then the mindset that you need to bring. You see the spine of the animal, and the Cobra is also erect, and there is something that goes up. So there is a ladder that goes up to the three into the heaven, right? This is in the Kabbalistic teaching. Of course, here, this is the crown and this is the duality. It's always like the ping pong. Like I said, if you work with others, sometimes you might be here, this side or on top. If there is a switch between who is who, great. But if there's always one person here and you're always down here, then maybe that's not of interest of you. So have a look at that, right? So here we have now, this is the 11th animal, another one, 3 times the 1, and then the 3 of Pentacles. Look at that. So it's a clear message. You gotta test what this means, because if you are getting into this, it's like it pushes you to the next level of being the teacher that you are deep within, right? We all are teachers at one point. Some are able to bring the information forward, but some aren't. And so observe if you have then that mindset and can bring the idea forward, that can teach it, because the Ace of Swords is like making the decision then to go further out, as you can see, right? And it's really beautiful because, so you have 3 times the 1 and here the 3 of Pentacles, so 3 times the 1. It's literally saying yes. You either do it or you don't do it. So you will understand, right? The moment you're not doubting this anymore, you are just doing it, then you know it's something that you have to do because it's in your subconscious, and the subconscious is rising from the tail that holds the sword is rising or coming down, right? Either way, you can go up or down, right? Either way, it's a cycle, and in that cycle, the 3 is always the Empress, which creates new energies. And in this new energy, you're going to see, hey, I am ready to take on this project because it's part of my subconscious, it's part of my growth cycle. And mentally, you are the swords, right? Mentally, it's going to push me to the next level. Wow, beautiful. I hope I see you in the next one. That's when we get the sun in Sagittarius. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.